Hey everybody, Scrub Man here with another Elder Scrolls Online content video. This one's going to be pretty quick, nothing super crazy. I know I haven't posted all of the crafting tutorials yet. I am working on them, guys. It's been a busy month or two, so I apologize for that. But this is going to be covering Master Writs, and what are they? So Master Writs, you will be able to start acquiring those after you max out your crafting line to 50 for each one, obviously. So if you want to do Master Writs for clothing will have to be maxed out to 50. I have gotten them for blacksmithing, clothing, all your armor and weapon ones you'll get them for. I'm assuming jewelry you'll probably get them too. Obviously I'm not at 50, so I'm not sure. I have gotten enchantment ones. The only ones I have never gotten a writ for are alchemy and provisioning. So I'm not I don't think they do them for those, but they do them for everything else. So what happens is when you guys do your daily crafting writs, when you pull them off the board, you do whatever it has you make and then you turn them in. If your skill line's at 50, let's say clothing, for example, when you go and you turn in your daily reward, your daily crafting assignment, one of the rewards that you can get back is what's called a sealed Master Writ. So what it is it is a very specific item that you have to craft, and then you have to turn in. The payment is called writs. And basically you can use these and you can go to your master crafter guy and use your writs to get, crafting stations to put in your house. You can buy the Ebony and class motive books. You can buy stuff for like materials for like crafting styles, all sorts of stuff, right? And that's what you use them for. They can sometimes be a pain in the butt. They are, like I said, they're very specific. So I happen to have one that I can do. It cost me a lot of gold to be able to do it. But as you can see in the right hand corner, this is for a clothing one. And I have to craft an Ancestor Silk sash with the following properties. It has to be epic, so it has a quality requirement. It has to have the training trait. They have trait requirements. It has to be from a particular set, guys. In this case, Nocturnal's Favor. And they have to be a specific style as well. So, what I mean by set, I think I touched base on this in some of the videos. These crafting stations that you find around the world, you have to find the one that is that particular set, and then you'll have to go to it and use that. You can't craft it like at a normal crafting station like in the cities. So what I typically do, because I don't memorize all of them, is I look on Google. I look up, where's Nocturnal's Favor, because I could not remember what that one is, and it happens to be here in Somerset. Okay, so what you do, just like anything else, you go, you craft it. Make sure that you have it set for set apparel and not apparel. It has to be the set, okay? And that's another thing. Like, let's say you start the quest, but like the item, like in this case a sash, you don't have enough traits research to do it. You won't be able to do it, and you'll have to wait. Same thing with the styles, guys. If you don't know the style, you got to go figure out how to learn it. Usually I save up gold and I buy them. A Shield of Essential sash or the belts are like 50,000 gold. Okay, so some of them are pretty expensive. I actually just did one last week that was about 100,000 gold for me to buy the stupid motive, because it's hard to find, right? So I got the sash covered, right? Okay, it must be. They will always be Ancestor Silk. Now guys, look at the difference here. 150 is 13 Ancestor Silk versus if you do 160, you got to use 130. It does not have to be 160. As long as it's Ancestor Silk, you can do the 150s. Don't waste your crafting material, right? All right, so Ancestor Silk. Now the style, Shield of Essential. So you just go down here, and it will have the little, you know, quest triangle, so you know which one to hit, you know, like that. So yeah, I just go until I see it. It's foolproof, dude. So apparently, I don't know it? Huh. It said I knew it. I believe you can use the crafting, the crowd mimic stones if you don't know it. I literally just looked at this and it said Oh, I do know it. Okay, I do know it. I just don't have, okay. Alright, yeah. I was about to say, what? Alrighty. And then training, right? So you go ahead and you craft it. Okay, but we're not done yet. We still have to do the improvement, right? It needs to be epic. The ones that are the biggest pain is when they have to be legendary, because y'all probably know how hard it is to freaking get the legendary crap. And if you buy them, it's your soul. So, if you do it right, and you meet all the requirements, it will say deliver it. Now, your master crafter dude that you turn these into, he will always be in your alliance capital city. So in this case, mine is Mournhold. So I have to travel to Mournhold to turn him into him. You can't go anywhere else. He won't be anywhere else. So whatever your capital city is, that's where it's going to tell you to go. So I have to... Actually, you know what? For the sake of time of this video, we are just gonna spend some gold. Alright, so mine's in Deshawn. Mournhold, right? He's right over here. They're usually right outside the gates of your capital city, typically. Some of them give you a lot, guys, especially the legendaries. Legendaries, because obviously they are a lot harder to do, they typically give you a lot, but this one only gives me 8. It's just a simple one. The biggest trick, the hardest thing about them, guys, is one, the quality, you know, the epic, the legendary stuff. That can be a pain if you're running low on that material. And the styles. Those are the biggest issues that I have with doing them. My suggestion to you, as you guys get your crafting levels, crafting skill lines up to 50, be researching all your traits, because that is another time killer too. Especially for the sets that require you to have all the traits researched. Your last trait, or your last trait will be like 23 days, I think is what it is, to research the last one out of all of them. So, you know, I mean, that's almost a whole month, right? So be getting those out of the way. Research every trait for, you know, every piece of thing, so that you don't have to worry about that either. Typically what I do, guys, is if there's one that I'm having a hard time finding, I just go around to the different guild traders. Somebody somewhere has it, and you can buy it from another player on the guild traders and get it in your mail, and then go and research it and destroy it. That's how I do it. Versus trying to go through the dungeons or whatever to try getting it. That's just, no, I'll just buy it. Alright, so here he is. Oh, it's a Mastercraft Mediator. Alright, so you'll go to him. You'll see I finished the job. There's your writ vouchers is what they're called. You complete quest. And then there you go. It's done. I'll show you guys the shop real quick. So you can buy legendary blueprints with them. Everything is super expensive. You can buy like living targets, recipes. So maybe they do master writs for provisioning. I've just never gotten one, but maybe they do. I don't know. So if you guys are watching this video and you happen to know if they do provisioning master writs, please let me know in the comments because I'm quite curious. You can buy chapters, crafting stations. You can buy. You can get chests. These are what I'm trying to get up to right now, so that I can just get them straight out. You can buy material ingredients and trait ingredients, all sorts of stuff. You can get a tunable workstations and scrolls and whatnot. So, alright guys, that is it. That is just a simple video. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick since it was, I was able to do it. Please give me a like and please subscribe, guys. The more subscribers I can get, the better. I'm going to really try doing better at getting videos out to you guys. So you guys have stuff to watch. Yeah, but stay tuned. I got stuff coming. It's just taking me a little bit longer than I expected. That I do apologize. But I will catch you guys later in the next video. Keep scrubbing.